Electronic markets, let's get right into it. Think Amazon, ASOS, Alibaba, eBay, Coolblue, and the list continues. In a nutshell, electronic markets are the foundation of electronic commerce. They potentially integrate advertising, product ordering, delivery of digitizable products, and payment systems. An electronic market allows the participating buyers and sellers to exchange information about prices and product offerings. Examples of business models in the electronic markets include e-shops, which is the web marketing of a company. It enables online sales of products and services with cashless payment options. Another example includes electronic auctions, which offer an electronic implementation of the bidding mechanism, also known for traditional auctions. Other examples are email, third-party marketplace, virtual communities, collaboration platforms, information brokerage, trust, and other services. Let's look at marketplaces in more details. The online marketplace facilitates shopping from different sources, similar to the idea of platforms. Two types of online markets include horizontal and vertical. Horizontal marketplaces are well capitalized by many businesses. It sells products of many types, just like Amazon. They are presented as one-stop shopping platform and provide communicative convenience. They also offer supply chain and scale advantages, entailing lower costs. Vertical marketplaces, on the other hand, sells the same products from many sources. They are considered specialists, as in the case of Coolblue in electronics. Vertical marketplaces rely on being the best at showcasing their product. With specialization, they are able to engineer the user experience to highlight features of the product category. Online markets have exploded because they offer convenience to consumers. We can call them department stores 2.0. Users access suppliers' inventory electronically, and therefore the marketplace doesn't have to own it before offering it to the consumer. All the products being sold by suppliers are readily available, and there is real-time information about the products being presented. It's a much broader assortment than any store could offer. So, what actually is the retail industry? Simply put, it includes the process of selling goods and services to consumers for their personal use. Retail can include all types of goods and services, from groceries, books, clothing, to services like travel agencies. It is clear that in the last decade, the industry has been disrupted by online markets and innovative firms. Let's see how. First, ask yourself, when was the last time you actually visited a bookstore? If you can't even remember when, that's probably due to Amazon and other book retailers who have taken advantage of digitalization to provide their services online. Amazon certainly were not the first player in the market. However, they beat their competitors by offering a wider range of books centralized to a warehouse, think the long tail, and they offered greater convenience to their customers. Another example we have mentioned is Coolblue. As students, I'm not sure many of us know how to even buy a new washing machine when we need it. Well, Coolblue's online store offers a wide range of electronics, including washing machines. Imagine the process streamlined, and all you have to do is click order and pay. Coolblue will have the washing machine delivered and installed to your door within the following day. So now you save the hustle of biking through the rain to the store, awkwardly asking for assistance, and avoid injury from carrying it up the stairs. How cool is that? So now, from the perspective of the consumer, online markets are favorable for a number of reasons. Firstly, it offers greater convenience. As seen with Coolblue, the world is at the tip of your fingers, just on your couch. Secondly, there is greater price transparency. The availability of online markets from different retailers allow consumers to compare prices and even get the best price. Thirdly, leading on from this, the massive online stores of various retailers also enables greater product variety. Think about it, in Rotterdam, not all the fashion brands will meet your taste. Fourthly, there are the opportunities to read reviews of others, and all in all, there are just many more benefits, including lower emotional distress, possibility to avoid crowds, make discreet purchases, receive notifications, and the list goes on. So now, from the perspective of retailers, is going online worth all the hustle? Well, we believe retailers should go online for the following reasons. Firstly, in this day and age, it's almost an expectation that consumers have. According to Big Commerce, 51% of Americans prefer to shop online. Moreover, 96% of Americans who have internet access have already made an online purchase. Secondly, costs can be reduced. Initial costs of setting up an online store are less than a physical store. Centralization of products will also imply reduced inventory and shelving costs. Thirdly, a wider range of customers can be reached, from local to global. And lastly, retailers can better observe customer behavior and complement this with data to improve their online presence. But wait, it's not all that easy. What are the key considerations that the retailer has to keep in mind? Well, firstly, the retailer needs to consider their readiness to join the online market. Do they have the resources? I mean, funds are one thing, but what about culture, people, drive? Does their product fit to being on an online market? Secondly, the retailer should consider whether they want to fully convert into an online store or follow an omni-channel approach. Thirdly, pricing strategy must also be considered, as the retailer needs to question which strategy would enable them to maximize their revenue potential. An article on the Harvard Business Review by Rafi Mohammed touches upon the pricing challenges retailers who have an online store and a physical store will need to overcome. Will they price products cheaper online than in-store? And if so, what would they do when a customer comes into the physical store asking for the online price to be matched? Product delivery strategies also need to be considered, as logistics tend to be a major cost driver. Delivery strategies and how well executed they are will also determine customer loyalty and behavior. A final challenge, as suggested by Demoka, Hong, and Pavlu from the Temple University of Philadelphia, is the idea of product uncertainty in online markets. How can customers be certain that what they see online is what they will eventually get? For some retail items like clothing, this problem is easily overcome. But what about other products like cars or even washing machines? One cannot easily try them and return them. Whilst reviews are one means of reducing uncertainty, is this enough to beat the uncertainties that customers may have? Is this problem something that online markets can overcome? If so, how? So let's look at what the future might hold. Remember that item online that looked fabulous on the photo, but when you put it on, you looked like a potato with a ribbon? Besides your disappointment, you also face the hassle of arranging the return shipment. This might soon be a struggle of the past. Returns cost online retailers billions each year, and that is why Amazon, for example, is developing a 3D modeling system. The system takes internal measurements of the products based on which it creates 3D models, for instance with clothing and shoes. Consumers can better grasp how the product will eventually look like: flowy dress, skin-tight jeans, or a boxy jumper. You'll see it up front. This system also takes the purpose of the product into account and make recommendations for related products. Such a system could be extended with a 3D model of you. So imagine it like picking the kit of your FIFA players. A 3D model of yourself wears all the clothes you're curious about. You watch your virtual self walk down the runway and get a very close version of reality. Voila! Uncertainties, returns, and other hassles all reduced. Along these lines, augmented reality and virtual reality could be integrated into the process as well. Imagine buying your car online, you put on a pair of virtual reality goggles, and they allow you to check out different car models, specs, interior additions, and so forth, all in real time. Moving on, one final technology falling into the category of big data is data analytics. Being able to derive insights from data will distinguish winners from laggards. The technology already left its mark, however, it is predicted to gain even more importance and become the distinguishing factor of either making or breaking a business. This is not only crucial to online retailing, but also holds implications for offline businesses. An example is with Amazon Go, a physical retail store where one simply walks in, grabs items, and walks out. This utilizes vision algorithms to track items and touchless payment systems, which make queuing and handing over coins to the cashier a duty from the past. And that's a wrap, everyone!